Hello, hello. Wow, it's eerily quiet on the menu. Hello. I just felt like playing some Powerwash Sim today. There's not really a whole lot of like fancy stuff or anything to it. Yeah, I just wanted to wash. But also, they announced Powerwash Sim 2 recently, so I kind of wanted to like come back and like do some achievement hunting in this one because I think it was something I thought about doing a while ago, but I never really got around to it. But the sequel on the horizon, I have the perfect excuse. So, also I forgot they add Wallace and Gromit DLC, so I'm actually going to let me just make sure that's not picking up what I'm putting down here really quick. Nope, actually it will not show that. So good. I can just grab that real quick. Double check my stream as well because I am a paranoid little creature. But yeah, I was just in the mood to do some power washing for probably a couple hours, nothing too long. But I did say I do want again to have it streaming more with a lot of the downtime I have currently. So, I mean, hey, what better time to take advantage of that? Now the question is, do I get to go in right away, or do I have to install? I probably have to install it. So actually, we won't jump right into that. Instead, we're gonna do what my original plan was, which was go to the. Oh, they had new bonus jobs. Oh, so they did. I really haven't done a lot of these, huh? Okay. But I did have a few achievements in mind. So what I'm gonna do, which one was it? Is clean the carousel. Oh, the bonus drops are absolutely fun. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the carousel because there is actually an achievement for oh, do I actually have to go back to bonus jobs for that or no? Well, it's been for free play. That's what I gotta do. But there's an achievement for cleaning the carousel without turning it off. Which, that sounds. Was I already doing that one? Let's restart just to be safe, because I really don't have much memory of doing this one. But. Yeah. I'm just going to do the carousel, because there's a challenge for just doing it without moving it, so. Or turning it off. Which might be a test in exercise and patience, but I think it might be a fun little challenge to adapt to. Oh, I didn't realize that milk cleaner attached right out of the gate. Whoops. I mean, I guess that works. I can just power through all this base at least. Actually, do I have all my upgrade stuff? I don't remember. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, that's fine. We have plenty of ways to clean up this little sucker. Maybe I'll do a few of the bonus jobs I haven't done afterwards, too, because I'm pretty sure there are probably achievements for doing those. I'd imagine. All the same, though, let's get a nice, clean base working here. Also, I'm checking the game audio. It's a little quiet. Maybe, can I turn the volume up a little bit? Let's see. A little bit. I might as well just listen to the maniacal, insane sound of the carousels. I slowly lose my sanity while I clean this thing, because right now we're just getting the easy stuff out of the way. I'm not even properly tackling the main course, as it were. Oh, right, I probably have to get under. How do I crouch again? There we go. I probably get under here, too. There's a little bit of grime on the underside. You really do need to approach these things from every angle. You don't like to hide those suckers out of sight. This isn't going so bad so far, though. I say that because I'm going after the, like, immobile parts, but honestly, effect more at 13%. That's not terrible, honestly. A little bit of sweet motions. There we go. to the outside here. And then we'll just gradually work our way in. Slowly but surely. The nice thing about this too is this is a primarily metal structure, so this flamethrower will be pretty nice for that. The main trick is going to be like, ooh, yeah. I already felt that movement. Ooh, that's going to be a little tricky, but that's okay. Looks like we're going to let the finicky bits out of the way first. Oh, hey. Personal space, please. Jeez. Just trying to work here, and you're just all up in my grill? I'm not a fan of that today, no sir. Oh, I actually missed this entire upper part. How did I manage that? Probably I guess I didn't understand this one too. That's kind of the steps. Not a whole lot to say about this one. Carousels have always been like kind of a funny thing to me because it's like riding artificial horses. I've never really been on one, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd rather ride a real horse. You know what I mean? It feels like that would be potentially a more fun endeavor. Hey, I told you, personal space. You don't even remember to respect that. Putting off like the actual main course, so to speak, until for as long as I can, although I can't for a whole lot longer. Oh, this entire swath I missed right there. Pretty silly of me. I can't recall this music's gonna run me insane. To the very edge of insanity we will go. But hey, it's like oddly satisfying work, despite that. You know, yeah, let's touch this up a little bit, that way we don't have to worry about tracking dirt everywhere. Do like a thorough job, but okay, that's the outer ring done. That's good. I can probably just clear off the carousel platform now on that list at least. Yeah, this actually isn't so bad. You know, a bunch of little dinks from just doing this. It's so satisfying when you just hear those like machine gun like little like pings, pink. Oh man, it's just weirdly satisfying. Honestly, I don't even know. Honestly, I always kind of wonder if this would be like a fun job in real life too, because it would definitely be a lot more physically demanding than it is in the game, of course, because you'd climbing all over the place and probably strain your back and then like crouch around and into all sorts of weird angles and crevices. But I don't know, there's something satisfying about it. Liquid. Actually, maybe this sucker off isn't going to be anywhere near as tedious as I remember, actually. Mind, I also probably did this without upgraded tools, so probably why it's going a lot faster now, but again, I'm not going to gripe. I remember I've seen a couple other achievements that are really good at fairgrounds, so I might just peel off this really quick and go poke my head at those. On this side. That's a little bit more. Anybody around the back? No. Okay, I think that's all that. Because I remember there being something about like shooting some coconuts. If anything, that'd be in one of these booths here, but I don't see it. Oh, hi, gnomes. You're a little sickly there, friend. Those are gonna do with a penny farthing, but it's a later level because that doesn't look like it's set up currently. Yeah, I might have to research that one. I don't see any coconuts nowhere. So yeah, that probably is a later one. It's okay though. Where are you? There we go. Oh yeah, these are plastic. Where are you? Which one is it? There we go. There we go. Get a nice strong spray on this side of them. Not perfect clean, but it's getting a lot done at least. Once we do a good pass of all these, let's switch around to the other side. Okay, we've already done a good pass of all these, so we'll switch around to the other side. Oh yeah, I remember now what made this tedious was like having to go up and down the pole because their position on the pole actually does change. At least one clean horse out under the belt. Where are you? There we go. Okay, you're still. Oh wait, yeah, I got that. Yeah, there we go. Got your belly. There we go. The underbelly. Beautiful. Pristine curly lights. Just work our way around the aisle, I guess. It isn't so as bad as I feared, actually. It'd be a lot more tedious than it is, but actually not so bad. Next in line, my little cotton candy friend. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting about any of you. You're all gonna get your turn to really shine. What else are we going to do today? Beautiful. Your turn now, my friend. Are you like yellow? Yeah, you're yellow. I can't really tell because you're like a weird shade of yellow where you almost look white. Like one of those weird shades where it kind of like blends into itself, but that's okay. We were almost done with all the horses, so that's actually gonna be pretty satisfying. Get back down there. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Quick, catch them. Oh, yeah. Here's some good stuff. Should I just move on to the ones? To be honest, I thought it would be a little bit more frustrating than it wound up being, but no, it looks surprisingly chill. And it's just you left, and that's all the horses taken care of. Yeah, the horses are good. They're clean. Yeah. You know, imagine how much cooler this game would be if after you clean something, like debris and dirt from other parts of the area would fall onto it. Okay. I guess we can go back to metal. The rest of the room. gotta squeeze into those cracks here. There we go. How much of this is predominantly metal, too? Not in a bad way by any means, but it's kind of funny how it's just almost exclusively metal. Now I can get that upper ceiling as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. I don't have anything to worry about here. Don't believe we do. Perfect. Oh. If I stay out here on the edge, the outer platform, I have to move along with it. That's pretty handy. Also makes me very slightly dizzy because I have a bad habit focusing on the foreground, so... Or background. Not the foreground. The foreground is what's in front of me. The background is what's in the rear. That's how that works, right? Yeah, that's how composition works. Oh, we're getting there. We have to be going pretty quick, actually. A lot faster than I thought it might. It would be like a good way to like kill an hour or two, but we're already more than halfway there. That's okay, I thought of a couple of achievements as like backup, so we'll get to those. Really top of the angle still. Gross still. Yep. Oh, I missed this entire section here. How to manage that? Let's see. Another chunk up there. Oh, I was gonna say, could I just stand over this? But no, I forgot that's on this one. We'll do this. It's telling me that some of you're still like a little dirty in some places, but it's hard to pinpoint just exactly tension still. There we go. Like, oh, I think I see a lot more missing now, actually. I mean, I could utilize the horses, actually. That gives me, like, a good vantage point of those, actually. I've just seen so many clean your clothes, so that is something I can address. But actually... Why wait? I'm just a little dizzy. Only a spoonful. Actually, this is the vantage point to get into the upper parts here, too. I think we go from, like, horse to horse and grab the roof this way, actually. Or the inner roof, rather. Actually, yeah, this is a pretty good angle to interiors, actually. That fingering that bun, you foolish creature, I say to myself. It's satisfying seeing just that, like, light up knowing you're done with that part. know what it is. Like, something about this game just sparks so much serotonin. It's just, like, really, really satisfying. Actually, at the rate this is going, the roof is probably going to be the main hurdle to worry about. Like finish up with a roof, that way we'll have, well, I do kind of want to switch the roof for a bit, just for a change of scenery, because this is making me a little bit dizzy actually, so, just nudge it closer. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better, nowhere near as dizzying. Did make this predominantly metal, eh? It does clean up pretty nice, though. Well, it's still fat. Still really makes you wonder how they even allow these things to get to this level of filth, though. Kind of gross, really, but yeah, what are you gonna do? It gives me work to do. Can't gripe about that. If people weren't lazy, we wouldn't have jobs in some areas. Get in my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Wow, we're already 70% of the way through. That's almost like 3/4. We can take care of this pretty quick, actually, I think. Probably not where I refill my liquid, though, eh? Under the water part. Try to, like, find a way to come off top of the star as well. I see the very tip top. There we go. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of this ice sword beneath me, actually. That's already looking a lot better. Oh, this is looking so much better already, actually. Oh, this really does make it for a lot of how dirty the thing is, too. Ugh. Thank goodness I have so much of this juice, because this would get a lot more tedious than it actually is if I didn't. Section by section. Triangle. Well, actually, would be sending me triangles because they really do kind of like more of a rhombus shape, I guess. Little by little. Pretty good. was actually a flat surface. Okay. So where they had like some indented divots here, but I guess we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this is clean up real nice. I mean, maybe I'm not the biggest fan of the ketchup and mustard color scheme, but you know, it's still satisfying how colorful things look when you're done with them. We're at 90% too. I think we're about good here though. Oh yeah. I actually want to grab the ladder for this. Perfect, okay. Actually, might as well. We'll get this sucker a little bit. And then I figure I'll go back into the interior to attend to that. Because my dizziness is kind of gone now. Well, mostly gone now. I'll probably blow it back up again, but... Interesting, actually. I think we get a good angle on this one, actually. Possible, but tricky. Oh. My ladder is actually in the way. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Stop fingering that button, you foolish creature. Oh, there we go. We're entering the stage where we gotta be a little like nitpicking what we look for to clean those. All the big stuff out of the way. Right in front of my face. I get a good angle from down here. Something on the frame here that's not liking. Slowly getting there. Let's see, anything else? Oh. So somehow it's full, it's not like this way. There we go. Probably do a few passes. Oh, I'll just up around the top actually. I wonder how much left we're gonna have after this. Beautiful, we're almost done. I can taste the very end of this job. Kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth, honestly, but, you know, not all victories are sweet. Okay. And I don't even know if that's related to the job. I think it's just, like, related to, like, the lemonade I had earlier. It's, like, leaving a weird aftertaste in my mouth. If you could kindly climb up there, I would be very appreciative of that. I'm just saying, it would mean a lot if you would cooperate with me, my friend. Come on, come on. Here we go. You get like a... It does kind of irritate me just a smidgen that lag because there's so much of this in this part. Okay. Yep. Alright. That's fine. We can reposition now. There we go. So much metal. Bit on the crest itself, though. Carefully, no need to. Aha! Aha! My ladder's in the way. Got it, but I still. Oh, I see it. There we go. Ooh. That actually didn't take as long as I feared it might, actually. I thought, like I said, I thought this would like make for like a good hour or two of the stream, but evidently not. We finished that a lot faster than I thought we would. Rest of this sucker. I also did appreciate that you don't have to like exactly get everything on all of these, you just have to like get enough. Because you can definitely leave like, depending on the size, a few dirty spots in some of these and they'll still kind of clean. No, actually. Oh, I didn't even see that over there. This is still dirty, I don't... Let's see, oh, I see. Oh, you're really being nitpicky on this one. There we go. Final 1%. Well, now I can get fair what I'm going to do next, because I really didn't plan that far ahead. Oh. Don't fall down, though. I won't thank you for that. Alright. Let's do that. There we go. Let's see. think this will count for the remaining 100% or 1% we're missing, but that should at least narrow it down to a clear idea that we are missing. Let's see. There somewhere, I imagine. By good angle, I mean not jump off the roof. That actually doesn't help at all. Okay. Alright. What are we down to? Ceiling frames. Is it one of these? Oh. There exactly. Okay. Let's see. Centered pole frames. Oh. Oh yeah, I see a little bit of grime on you. And now I don't. Center pole ring. Let's see. Okay, I don't see anything from below, so there's probably an angle right here. It's up there. I'll get this over there. Like a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Pressing frames. Really, I thought I got all those. Maybe not. Oh, I saw one. Frame. Oh. It's you. Oh, I'm missing one of the horse rods too? We'll do that last. It's kind of a crowning achievement. Yep. One more over. And there we go. The other frame we're missing. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed a lot on that one. Gloss over this mess entirely, dear lord. Alright, which horse rod? For the glowy one. Which one? That's a question, isn't it? Can I narrow it down at all? Oh, okay, this one. Yep, there we go. There we go. Completely clean the carousel without turning it off. That was a like little speed up like finalization too. Just showing you the route you took. Alright. So there's that. Now what can we move on to? Let's see. Complete the fire truck windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors first. Yeah, we'll do that one. Clean the fire truck. Let's see. So let's see. Which one? Just to pull up on the side here. Windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors first. Okay, oh, that's actually pretty simple, actually. That's actually extremely simple. Weirdest thing you can see out of. Especially since I have to finish the job for that one. Alright, I'll include... No, maybe not. Oh no, I actually don't have to finish that one. Okay. Let's see. What else? Complete the fire helicopter blades first. Oh, where's the helicopter? Am I blind? Oh, well, actually, I know I have one for the penny farthing. Because I need to stand on it for a full 10 seconds, so that's a pretty simple one as well. And now we just chill. See, it's a pretty big setup for such a tiny little thing. Alright, there's that. Let's see. I wonder, does it count the full fairground? Not quite. Alright, where is the fire helicopter? Am I blind? Because I actually do vividly remember cleaning the helicopter. Oh, that's another one. Clean the monster truck tires first. I'm on board with that. Alright, let's see. Pretty simple, and they're multi-purpose as well. It's kind of nice to have to fully do the job for some of these, but I guess it also does take out like some of the satisfaction of it too, I guess, in a way. I'm getting an angle on these like grooved wheels. It's just a little headachy. Oh, yeah, I forgot this is like a weird one. A weird one as far as positioning and all that goes. Not in a bad way, just a little goofy. Alright, just clean that sucker up. The other achievements, I can just tap these out and go. I'll just like making sure I reveal the little grooves on this sucker. I guess that counts for a tire too. Okay, there's one. Move on to the next. I think I vividly remember this one too, because I remember sitting under this monster truck for what felt like years trying to clean it actually my first time around. It was definitely a tedious one. Think of it, I don't even really know what it's really caked with. It doesn't even look like dirt per se. It's like a little too. Well, I don't know. I guess mud can kind of take on like a grayish color when it's dried. I don't know. It doesn't seem like dirt to me. It's kind of like a weird chalky substance. I can't quite explain it. Okay. What? There we go. A little bit down below. Oh, there we go. Two more. Maybe I will do one of like the special things, because I do know a lot of the special packs I still have achievements as well. Anything we're missing here? Something I can immediately see. Oh, no, I see that. little spot there, and then, oh, yep. Looks like the rest is topside. Beautiful, beautiful. Just missing a tiny bit more. Oh, I need a little bit more. Oh yeah, I don't think I've been on the interior yet, have I? I kinda have, actually. I see it up there. I see it, like, peeking up ever so slightly. Yeah, I see, like, the side of the tire. Oh, a little bit. There we go. Okay, just you left. And then we'll move on to whatever catches my eye next. I do see one on the subway platform that I wouldn't mind just punching out. There we go. Complete the monster truck tires first. So let's go to the subway platform. Well, that one shouldn't be too bad, because this one is just, complete the advertising boards first. I'm assuming it's like, yes, all these out here. Ooh, I forgot how much it was caked on these boards, though. Dear Lord. That is quite a bit. I guess I do have, like, sides and angles, too. Okay, that's one. Maybe, I don't have a ton, it's like 8 or so, so... Oh, you know we are, Gil. I'm gonna try and see if I can 100% this before Powerwash Simulator 2 comes out. Plus, like, honestly, I feel like this would be, like, kind of a good, like, whatever game, you know? Like, if I ever just have a day where I'm like, I don't know why I want to stream, but I feel like streaming. I feel like this would be, like, a good throwaway game for that. I don't know, there's just, like, something oddly chill and enticing and calming about power washing. It just kind of drags you in. A little bit more, there we go. Oh, it's all Gucci cheap. Yeah, it's just very satisfying, very calm, very relaxing. And we can finish this with all these game's achievements before Q comes out. I will be A-okay with that. It does make me wonder what they'll do for Powerwash Sim 2, though. Like, if they're gonna expand the mechanics at all, or if it will just be like the same but with new maps. I don't know. It would be neat to like see them like add on to what they've built a little bit more. We'll have to see. I don't even know if Power Washing Sim 2 has a release date yet, but all I know right now is that it exists. It exists and it's coming at an indeterminate date. There we go, and then I think just these two. One more, I believe, unless it counts some of the stuff on the platform, but we'll deal with that if we have to. Jeff Jefferson, vote Jeff. Oh, yep, that was it. Okay. I see another one that caught my eye. Complete the Soul of the Shoe House last. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. We've done a few, like, quick ones. Let's do, like, a proper full cleaning job, eh? Oh, no, I completely understand. Alright, so now we just make sure we do the very bottom of this last. Everything else has to be cleaned first. So, just make sure we don't clean the bottom and we're good. Was that wood? That is wood. Okay. So let's take care of... Oh, that's stone too, so as long as we're careful... I am going to take care of a lot of the lower stuff first, I think, just that way I don't slip up later. And kind of maintain some room for error. Beautiful. I think you wonder who would live in a house like this, though. Like, I'm not one to shame people for their living conditions, but it is interesting house design, I'm gonna be honest. Not one I would pick myself. It's cozy for someone, I'm sure, though. Am I a little quieter than normal? Maybe. Could be. Admittedly, with the way this game loads, I have to play it on my other monitor that I usually use for other stream stuff. So usually how I work is on my left-hand monitor is I usually have like the game or whatever I'm streaming up. And the right-hand monitor is usually where I have like Twitch and all that open, just so I can keep an eye on things. For whatever reason, though, Powerwash Sim refuses to open up on my normal gaming monitor, so... For this game currently, my usual setup is actually reversed. So it could be like I'm looking a little further away from my mic, because normally I'm talking into it like I am right now. But... I am kind of like looking away from my mic this time, so... Is it like noticeably quieter, or like can you barely hear me? For this, I'll just like be a little bit more mindful of talking to my mic, but let's see. I have to get below this too. I do. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, these shoelaces. They gave me a huge headache the first time I did this. As long as we get more of this out of the way. Ooh, there we go. The interior that is wood. Yeah, you know what? Let's swap over to the wood cleaner for a little bit. I'm having a lot of wood. There we go. Now we're bod racing. That's still multi-purpose though. Let's do... yeah. Actually, because this way we can actually cover more at once. Because the cleaner is nice, but it is still kind of nice to just kind of blast stuff, you know what I mean? Again, as long as I'm not like aiming for the bottom of the house, we're good on this one. Let's see. A little bit I missed there, actually. I'll do a whole often clean those staircases as well, just to be safe, I think. Because I am kind of eyeing that staircase, like, right there, but I'm not sure if I don't think it counts as part of the soul, but I'd really rather not risk it. There's a little bit in there still. I think it's all about finding the angles for a lot of these things, because... sometimes. Just gotta adjust our angling a little bit. Again, be very careful. Well, I guess if we get a little bit cleaned on this hole, it's not the end of the world, but we need to be careful on the clean full at least. Just get out of sight and out of mind. There we go. Come on. Get on the rail. I know you can. Perfect. See if there's anything. A little bit. Just a spoonful. This sucker here. Now, actually. Oh, hi. You can come with me for a minute. Oh. Didn't quite pan how I want to. Have some fucking bits? Gil, how dare you. But thank you. That is very kind of you. Even though you did not have to, but I appreciate that. Let's see. Appreciate the very... Oh yeah, no, you're okay, Gil. Lurk as much as you need to. I am... Honestly, I'm kind of half brain dead myself today, so... This game is kind of perfect for that. I can just focus on tying up and cleaning and... just not thinking a whole lot. Not quite the good angle I was hoping for, though, on a lot of this. Right, I'm not good. Don't I have longer reach? I do, okay. That'll actually probably look a little bit better here. Might be a little bit too high for a few of those. Let's go down out here. Oh yeah, that's pod racing right there. That's good right there, if I do say so myself, and I do say so. Sign me right up. Maybe a lot better angle on a few parts of the roof, though. Potentially. Alright, we might as well just bring it out of the way now as well, since we're here. Division 1. Again, we can partially clean the soul, we just gotta be careful not to go all the way on it. Actually, I'm curious, does the soul count as one... No, that's the wrong screen. Does the soul count... It counts as one whole thing. Okay. That's good to know, actually. So it actually counts it all the way across the house. As long as we don't... We actually do have quite a bit of wiggle room for the soul. As long as it's the very last thing we clean. That's kind of the main concern here. But if we get a little bit of incidental cleaning out, that's not the end of the world then. I'm glad we're pushing the angle I am in a few areas as well. What can we do? When you get like the rapid fire like pings, that's when you feel good. Is that like quick, rapid progression of freaking things done? Job is going well. I haven't been noticing the percentage. We're already like 2/3 of the way done. Don't seem to soul too much though. We need to maintain some margin there. Truly speaking, I feel I shouldn't be power washing these two because I feel like these flowers are being blasted out of their planter. Nah, that's okay though. It's a fictional game at the end of the day, as half of the collaborations they do indicates. Most, if not all, of them. Actually, let's swing around to this side. Actually, yeah, now I have to get that angle on this part. Beautiful. Especially that. Look at that layer of grime that was up there. Oop. Oh, there we go. This. Now we're cleaning. Nice. Tied up. Probably actually need to adjust the ladder again here pretty shortly, actually. It's not allowing me to hit as much as I thought it would, but you know, that's okay. In fact, actually, this is probably the worst angle to... Let's just, put this sucker around really quick. I have to even move it over here if I can. Can I? Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright. Got a little bit of a higher ground here. We should be able to get a good chunk of what we come from this angle, I think. Perfect. Now, go back here. Then needs to get a long layer of stuff we missed over here. It's going to go a little bit higher, I think. Yep. I think we're about where we need to be. Because the main thing I just need to remember is everything but the soul. Everything but the soul. Once we're at the soul left, then we can kind of do that, but gotta make sure we get the rest done first. Should probably be a little bit faster for me to actually get on the roof here. Okay. So what do we got left? A little bit of that wall. I think I actually treat this one blanket wall as well, so we'll have to hit that from a few different angles, but hopefully won't be too demanding on that. Nope, other way. I have to move these other things out of the way so I can put you where I want you to be, actually. Which is just a little not... Well, actually... no, that'll work, actually. Go over there, and now we should be able to bring you over here. Yep. There we go. Now we have all of it like that before. Beauty. A little bit. I'm see anything else up here. Where are we looking here? Let's see. Soul, stairs, walls. What's the wall we're missing? Ah, I see. That's the wall we're missing. Alright, and then let's see what else. Oh, wooden trims. Oh. Here in front of my face. There we go, that's one. Oh, I see that. And there should be one more somewhere. Oh, yep. There we go. Yeah, it should be safe to get this out of the way. This is still not part of the soul, so we are safe in here. I'm really angry by this. There we go. You know, I never noticed, but like someone's singing the ABCs in the background, but it's like very distant and garbled. I don't even know if it's coming out over a stream, but it's a little unnerving actually. That made me a little uncomfortable actually. This isn't a horror game though, don't worry. I don't think. I hope not. It isn't it? Oh well. Chance that down. Boot wall. Okay, boot walls and a window. There's a window I'm missing, really. Which window am I missing? Let's see. Oh. Okay, easy enough. And then which boot wall am I missing? No, this one. Yeah, okay, so that's how I do it. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we can clean the soul and be on our way. I'll probably knock out a couple more quick achievements. It's kind of a funny one, just like do the soul last, but hey, I'm not gonna gripe. It gives me something to do. A way to occupy my mind and just not think. Because thinking is dangerous. And thinking is awfully downright scary. Who has time to think? Not I. Oh no, that's a lie. I have plenty of time to think. Think about my actions, think about my sins. Why am I here? What am I doing on this world? What are any of us doing? Soul task. Alright, so what we got next? Let's see. In the playground, roll the football up the stego slide. I can do that. Let's see. Football. Oh, but do they mean American football or European football? That is the question. Let's see. Well, I don't see it at a glance, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is. That's the only ball I see, so... Oh, that's right, I gotta... Yep, okay, you're getting a little too much momentum there, friend. Alright. Quick bursts. No, that's a little too far. Hold on, we don't want you in corner. Hold the phone. Okay, we just gotta position you just right. Come on. No, where are we going? Wait, oh, now you have physics, I see. Now you react to me. Okay, now we just need to get you in position. Oh, no, you're going a little too far over. Just a little too far, okay. Oh, not quite. We just gotta get you up there. There we go. Okay, and now... Whoop, almost. You went a little off course there, buddy. Just a little off course. Just a little bit. Oh, no. I need to go back there. Come on. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Oh, no, not quite. Almost. You were so close. You were so close, and it was so hot that you were so close. Oh, no. Oh, you little scamp. Okay, get back up there. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. What have we got next? Let's see. In the temple. I'll hold off on that one. In the treehouse. Complete all of the lanterns first. By which you mean just do the lanterns and then move on. I don't actually remember where those are, so I think actually 12 of them, eh? Oh, I see. Just these little guys. There's also another one I remember taking me a while the first time I played. This one actually was a pretty tedious one. It's a lot of wood. Oh, yep, there's another one. Beautiful, that's 3. There's 2 more. That's 5. Actually, most of them seem to be up here, so... 6 and 7. Let's see. There's 8 and 9. Perfect. 3 more somewhere. Oh, there's 10. 10 and 11. Alright, 1 more somewhere though, but doesn't appear to be here in the house. Which means it's somewhere else. But where? Oh, down here maybe? Oh, yeah. Beautiful, okay. Now what? Let's see. In the bungalow, complete the gutters last. Oh, that's actually an easy one. Ride around the big wheel with a gnome. Let's see, where is it? The Ferris wheel. Alright, so first things first, we load in. We find a gnome. Which usually they're kind of hanging around the side somewhere, so... Oh, those are the coconuts I need to knock down. Oh boy, this might be a twofer then. Okay, so if I were a gnome, where would I hide? I feel they might have been a little cheeky in hiding this one too, so let's see. Should be a gnome roundabout somewhere, but if I were a gnome, where would I hide? It's funny, because when I was cleaning the carousel, I had no trouble finding the gnomes. There were 2 of them even. But now... Actually, why would you park back there? That's a weird place to park, dude. The top of the Helter Skelter? Weird place to hide a gnome, but I don't see one anywhere that's apparent. Or at least not immediately apparent. Aha! How'd I know? Alright, my friend, you and I, we're going for a ride. Actually, why am I just drop you? Yeah. Alright, we're going for a ride, my little buddy. The question is, do I have to put you down and ride it, or do I have to just, like, hold you while I ride it? We'll try both, just to be safe. Alright. It says ride around, so I'm assuming we have to do full lap, so... We'll buckle in, sport, we're just gonna hang out here. See, these are the kind of achievements in games I like, where they're just, like, silly stuff. Oh, why are you vibrating like that? That's... That's, not something you should normally be doing, I feel. But no, these are, like, the kind of achievements I like, where it's just something kinda just a little more silly and goofy, and... just nothing that has, like, a whole lot attached to it. Let me see here. Oh, it's mostly the waiting. The waiting is the rough part, because I'm an impatient little creature, and I just want to get up and running and moving, but... Nope. Just gotta sit here patiently and wait. Waiting is indeed the name of the game, after all. Alas. Oh, but that counted. Okay. So now... In the washroom, complete the toilets, toilet seats, and toilet lids last. Clean the ancient monument using only the white nozzle. Well, I'm noticing now I also have a lot of achievements for doing the special stages, so let's see. Okay, so it hasn't installed that yet. I know a few of these are free. Okay, yeah. So I haven't done the Midgar ones, I think. Actually, if I can see if there are any trophy or achievements rather for doing the Midgar ones. There's all the Wallace and Gromit ones. There's all the Back to the Future ones, all the Alice's Adventure ones. There's a few SpongeBob ones I haven't gone. A couple Shrek ones. Interestingly, there are actually none for the Final Fantasy ones. That's a little surprising, actually. Then again, I have never done these, so you know what? We got a few achievements. We'll take a quick break and do one or two of the Midgar stages. That should be nice and quick. Still such a wild mashup to me. Okay, so it's the truck and the motorcycle. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, we might as well use the metal there, just get stuff done. Reeve, why are you commissioning to clean this stuff? I get you're like the HR person at Shinra, but... okay, actually surprisingly not a lot of metal bits on this. I'm also trying to be as efficient with the spray as possible since we have a limited amount here. Probably just... okay, yep, we'll actually use rust on the truck here as well, I think. This sucker just nice and coated and get as much of that goop off gunk as off as possible. Oh, we're actually already 40% done. That's pretty nice, actually. Alright, that's all our cleaners, so that's off the table. We're already 6% done too. Man, good use of cleaner gets a lot done quickly, actually. Suck her up. Let's see. Getting a pretty large chunk of this truck, actually. This truck cleans up extremely well, too. It looked so gross and green before I started cleaning it. Funny, too, because I'm not even trying to speedrun clean this. It just sort of happened. But that's okay. You know what, the more completion stuff we can get under our belt, the happier I'll be. Yeah. All this and prep for Powerwash 2. I think after we do this vehicle, we'll go back to a full clean achievement, though. Because I do have a few of those, and it would be nice to have hunt those out. Somewhere, I'll say that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that'll be good. Not a massive amount. Let's go. Actually, I feel like overall the truck is taking a little bit more than the motorcycle will. Here, you're out of the way there. What the hell? Well, that cleans up. Alright, let's see. A little bit more on that. Oh, yep, so I checked a few areas too. I'm not going to do a thorough sweep for this of the motorcycle, but I think we're about where we need to be on this one. Yep, just a little bit on the inside here. Oh, you sneaky little scam. Try to hide in there. Okay, there's a little bit on this wheel somewhere. Where? Where? Oh, where? Oh, I see. That's a tricky angle you have to get there, actually. Okay, so yep, I see it, actually. Let's see. I'm just doing a quick. Oh, saw something. Okay, headlight. Okay, there's a little bit on the bottom. There we go. Okay. We'll come back to that if we need to, but that is the main board, so now we'll just finish off this sucker. That'd be going pretty quick, actually. It's so confusing because the line makes parts of it look orange, so I'm having to be a little bit meticulous in my cleaning, but it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world in even the slightest. Ooh. That makes me happy. All that. Alright, well, let's see if we can kind of see a little bit of something inside there. Doesn't think that's quite all of it though, but let's see. Anything we can see from topside? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Ooh, quick stretch. The bike front brace. What is that? Oh, okay. Alright. Air intakes. Where? Oh, I saw something actually. Rear wheel guard. Might need to get a little bit closer, rest of these. Oh, that's the air intake. Okay. There we go. It's tricky finding the right angles for some of these, though. Oh, there we go. Let's see, the brake lights. Okay. So I missed one of the lights on you. Where exactly I'm missing? Well, that's that. The cab panel. Oh, I can see it too. I probably have to get in like the back and crouch down to get it, huh? Maybe not? Okay. And then door handles, really? Okay, and yeah, we're about where we need to be for that. Tray wall. What's that? Oh, there's a little bit in here I missed that. Oh yeah, I see a little bit there. There we go. Swing arm. What the heck is a swing arm? Swing arm. I'm assuming that would be like on the side somewhere. Am I blind? Here, help me. I'm not familiar with vehicle physiology. Oh, that down there. Interesting. Okay. I'm glad I checked that because I was way off where that actually would have been. Alright. Scorpion Sentinel. Okay, we'll get back to that. For now, though, what's another one we got? Complete the bungalow gutters last. Oh, that's like one of the very first jobs. Okay, this one should go by fairly quick then. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, don't get that though. We gotta be a little careful not to get the gutters cleaned yet. Clean around them. And the same thing as the soul. As long as we don't get everything else done first, we can kind of work around that. Oh yeah, this is going surprisingly so far though. Oop, careful of the gutters. Just be sure to get everything else first. In fact, let's get the walkway done, because that'll be a nice view, just a nice clean entryway to the home. I'd be pretty happy about that. Okay, bricks. tidy as well. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's part of the driveway. That's interesting. Okay. Very careful with the gutters. Got to clean around those. This one actually might be a little tricky just because the gutters seem to overlap a lot of other stuff like the walls. In fact, there's actually a lot of gutter coverage on this home, actually. What the heck? And bust out the smaller nozzles, actually. Should be in the clear for a little bit though, to go a little buck wild on this part of the house. Get that door out of the way. And again, as long as we don't finish the gutters, that's the main thing. A little bit of splashed in. Does that actually count as part of the gutter? No, it does not actually. Okay, beautiful. That's part of the roof actually. So we're actually pretty free form on this side of the house. Really quick. Just for the satisfaction of having a clear base. There we go. Gotta be very careful of the gutter. Clean everything but, pretty much. But not pretty much, we do want to do everything but. Some pockets of resistance on the wall still. So, there we go. Oh, missing a little bit on this window. Oh wait, oh yeah, that would do it. That would 100% do it. I think that's that, so we'll swing over here and get this nice and tidy. Slowly work our way from the front to the back, I think. Actually, I'm curious, how much gutter coverage is there? There's 4. Okay. So again, as long as we clear everything but the gutters out, we're in good. Ooh, there's a gutter right there. I need to be careful. I need to be very careful. But surely, ooh, okay, that was a big ding. One big ding. I'm cleaning up this thing. All right. Little scam. Oh, no, you know what? No, that's okay. We can. Again, a little bit of clean on the gutters is fine. Just as long as we don't go all in. Careful. Get a little with pinpoint around them. Oh, I want to get this post cleaned. There we go. Don't even need to worry about that now. I don't think that'll be too demanding. Well, we kind of sneak our way around the gutters. Ever so carefully and ever so slightly. Maybe a little bit on this. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say there's probably a little bit of this wall left, but there's actually quite a bit of this wall left. I don't know, we can be a little buck wild on this part now. Should we just go around to the other side of the house? That way we can kind of go all in. Ever so slowly and ever so slightly. Get everything tied up here. Beautiful. And look at that, we're already almost halfway done. It does help we have a stronger power wash than the first time this was done, but yeah, I'm not gonna gripe. This is achievement hunting at this point. This is mean stuff I need to do, but I want to do just for the bragging rights of it. Alright, let's see. Oh boy. Now we got this part of the fence to cross. Especially granny bricks, too. Gross. It does make me wonder how... Well, I know the lore is like there's a volcano or something, but still like, ugh. Alright, there's that. Okay, we gotta be very careful with the gutters. Well, the nice thing is the more of this we get done, the more wiggle room for error we have. Because I thought I was thinking like a noise specifically on that, but maybe I'm going crazy. It could be. I've been washing for almost 2 hours now. Let me see here. Clean. Yes, sir. We're gonna have to make our way to the roof here pretty soon, but that should be a fairly simple endeavor. Cool. It is nice because, like, I'm a little stressed about overlooking something when it comes to getting the gutters last, but I think we'll be okay. I pray we'll be okay. I'm hoping we'll be okay. But no, we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't need to stress out too much about it. Especially when we're getting large chunks of wall done, and we almost have this entire back porch done as well. I want to make sure we get the undersides of the fence, though. Because that will come back to haunt us if we ignore that. Just gotta be careful not to do the gutters until last. I know I'm being very repetitive by saying that over and over again, but that's more to remind myself than anything else, because, again, I have the attention span of a half-asleep goldfish, and I will forget if I don't keep telling myself. Give myself constant reminders so that I don't forget and make an absolute fool of myself. No, even though I already do kind of make an absolute fool of myself on a daily basis, but hey, why add on to that, right? Okay. There we go on that. Okay, looks like we should be good here. As best as we can. side. Yes, sir. There we go. And onto the roof we go. And then we'll see what other nightmares await us, because... No, I'm actually not even going to leave anything to chance. I should have some multi-purpose, right? Yeah. We're just not even going to chance this. We'll still time clean the gutters, but this will be most effective for clearing out the roof. I know these sprays are really good for achievement hunting now that I think about it, because if you clean something less, it actually lets you work around it pretty effectively. I think once I'm satisfied with how the roof is looking, then I'll start looking for the little bits I'm missing. Because I do know this roof is going to make up for a chunk of what I'm missing. Come on. There we go. I knew you could do it. A beautiful bungalow roof. Gotta top off the juice. You know what? I need to top off our juice. Okay. Alright, yep, there's that porch done. I just gotta get this side of the roof done, and then we can get the other part of the roof, and... Everything is coming up beautifully, I'll say that much. I just realized this is all one big patch to clean though, good lord. That's a lot of roof. That actually makes a pretty good percentage of this map actually, I just realized as far as cleaning goes. Ew. Well, we're nearly done though, with that part. Okay, once we're done with the roof, there's a small wall there. There's also the chimney, so... yeah, I think we can safely... on your side here, as long as we're careful. That's bungalow roof done. Alright, back up here to get the chimney taken care of. It's so weird, because like a lot of houses nowadays don't really have chimneys. It's kind of becoming more and more a rarity. Even the houses that do have chimneys, I've noticed a lot of people are kind of getting them filled in or taken out, so... That goes to show the idea of having a fireplace or something is kind of not outdated, but definitely not commonplace. Okay, so we saw the gutters, one of the posts. Okay, yeah, we don't have a whole lot left. We're almost in gutter territory. I do know we have this wall here. Yep. Okay, so what is the post we're missing? Oh, nope, no, don't go up. We're doing a sweep of the ground. I'm going to reselect the post just be... Oh, nope. Reselect that. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense. Pull down the back side here. And then, let's see, probably some over here. Yeah. There we go. Windows. What's the window we missed? Oh, okay, I can see. Oh wow, we actually missed a good chunk on there. Okay, now we're in gutter territory. Now we can take care of this whole mess. Because now we are thankfully done with literally everything else. Now we can hit the true satisfaction of just getting this sucker out of the way and moving on to whatever I decide to do next. You know I need to clean the top side of the gutters too, though, so... yeah, let's do that. Yep. That's not gonna be so bad. Not gonna be so bad at all. There's one. And this will be numero 2. Perfect. Now we just gotta get the back 2 and we are good to go. We should be good to go, because I'm pretty sure I did everything regarding that correctly. If not, well, I'll be just a little cranky. But we'll recover. We'll recover it very, very easily. Alright, one gutter left. Just like that. We're good. Yep. Complete the bungalow gutters last. The main thing, though, is I need to figure out... I think the main thing makes me a little sad, though. Let's see, what else can we do? Fishing boat. I don't remember where the fishing boat is, though. I can't remember if that counts. Is that a vehicle? It's weird, because I feel the vehicles listing is, like, missing a few. This is like a bonus job? It could be odd jobs. I don't really remember. Challenge mode. Oh, well, I guess there's an achievement for getting a gold medal on at least one course, but... Wait, which one is the ancient monument? Oh, no, not the challenge. Just go back to free play. Ancient statue. Ancient monument with only the white nozzle, eh? Alright, you know what? I'll bite. I'll take a stab at that. That might be mega tedious. Where are you? Yep, there we go. So only using this, eh? Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Okay, we're... It's gonna take a minute, huh? Oof. You know? Maybe not this one. At least not right now. What other ones do we have? You know, let's do the washroom. Clean all the toilets last in the washroom. Because at least with this one, I have a little control over what I can and can't do. Yep. Because this one is just do the toilet seats, and toilet lids last. As long as I can clean out the rest of this place. Which is not a tall ask, I feel. Do the urinals count? Well, it doesn't specifically mention the urinals, it only mentions the toilets, so... The urinals should be okay. You know what? Yeah, let's do... Let's go ahead and do the, floors first, because we should be able to... Not even the floors, the hallways, because we should be able to knock them out pretty easily. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. The main trick is that we just gotta do those toilets last. Oh, gotta refill my juice. I'm too busy looking at other things and not looking at my juice count. The juice is the most important thing is to clean these rapidly, so we gotta stay on top of that. Gotta watch my juice. Watch my juice. Well. Oh, there's the floor. Nice clean path set up. Ooh, I actually got flashbang me a little bit. In fact, yeah, let's get all the multi-purpose stuff out of the way first, I feel. Just get a nice, clean walking path in here in this filthy bathroom. And again, I know the lore is there wasn't a volcanic eruption that covered everything in ash, but that doesn't excuse this. This is all indoors. You mean to tell me all that ash somehow found its way into those tiny little windows? I'm highly doubtful. No, this one is a classic case of they let it get out of control. Let's actually do the floor here, I think. Just for my own sanity. I'm missing a tiny bit of it, though. There we go. Okay. Slow again there. Gonna be a little bit of an endeavor, though, but hey, nothing worth earning never came easily. Ooh, now this entire entry floor done too. I see a little spot I missed back here. I forgot how they segment some of this stuff too. Not like a bad way, it's just... Before we go in there, I'll take this floor from here too, just for, so we have the beauty of symmetry. On that satisfying bubbling sound. Alright, now we'll get this stuff here taken care of. Before we get descend right down the hall. Oof. So much dirt in here, it's flashbanging me if I ping it. Dear Lord. I know restrooms are hard in most sanitary places, but ugh. Ugh. Alright. Get this wall nice and cleaned up. I'll probably take care of the doors and lights in these tunnels so I don't have to come back in. Well, honestly, just what we've done already accounts for a lot of the cleaning that needs to be done on this particular map. It's satisfying just seeing how nicely something's cleaned up, though. Like, just like everything we've already cleaned just looks so pristine. Just in direct contrast to everything we haven't done yet, but... Oof. The flashbang. Okay, I'm actually not even going to worry about cleaner for this, because the main trick is just getting the door done. That should be that. We'll get the light done. Beautiful. Now just run back down the hall and get the other side done too. go. Alright. Now back to the multi-purpose game, because it's kind of strong for this part of the map. And once more, we will take it part in delicious symmetry. Let's get this wall done. It's also nice because it isn't quite as stressful as the gutters, because those toilets are in... Well, actually, I should check their material. They're... Okay, wood, multi-purpose. So this will be a little trickier once we get... The nice thing is we have the option of working on everything outside of there first, so don't need to worry about that as much, thankfully. We can just kind of work around that. Actually, kind of outside as well. Ugh. The ceilings are disgusting here, though. That'd be worse. I'll get that girder out of the way. I'll get the ceilings done. In fact, actually, let's get all of this done. Let's tie up this entire side of the restroom and move on to it before we move on to the other. Oh, yeah, we can figure out the undersides too. There's so much cleaning to do in here that's not even funny. I do recall this one does have a lot of weird little nooks and crannies you need to pay attention to just to get a nice full cleaning done, but not too much more to do. Oh, we're getting there. Of course, the interior. How could I forget? Look at how filthy the insides of those sinks are. How could I forget to clean those? I'm in shambles. Alright, there we go. Anything? There are spots up here still, actually. Ooh, then the ceiling panel, apparently. Oh, I didn't even see parts of it. I might miss a little specks I'm seeing here and there too, as it's driving me nuts about it. There we go. Okay. I might as well get these metal bits washed off too. Slowly but surely. Making this less and less of a biohazard. Alright. Don't forget the window either. Actually, you can probably go back to multi-purpose for all this. Except for that, 'cause that's metal. And that's also metal. That's also metal. Wow. And pay attention to, a little bit more attention to what the composition is when I'm cleaning, eh? Alright, get that sucker tidied up here. It's going to be a little down the steel girder, it looks like, but not a whole lot. I'm missing the cistern still. Hold on. Nah, we won't express it. Sky frame is fine, as is that one. Okay, that's good now, and then this all taken care of. No, I didn't even notice the metal bits in there. Okay. Slowly but surely. I think we're good to go back to multi-purpose for a little bit. Yes. I'll get this archway taken care of as well. You have to keep an eye on my juice, though. Always watch your juice. If you run out of juice, you can't do nothing. Running out of juice, essentially, well, you're being insufficient and ineffective. The ceiling's done. Okay, I'm missing. Oh, I see what I'm missing. I always forget about the little cubbies below. Or the lower lip of a lot of these things. And that's how they get you, is they put like a lot of like little dirty lips on a lot of these things that you can kind of easily overlook, and then, well, then you just overlook them and you just scramble around trying to figure out what you missed, and it's in plain sight all along. At least get these outside parts done too. At least that way we don't have to worry about anything outside when the time comes. I'm gonna drink a bit of water as well, because I'm starting to get a little out of it. Ooh, okay. Weird, because, like, maybe it's got something to do with power washing, but I'm not remembering to drink as much as I usually do. And I do like playing with water here at my desk side. It's just like, I don't know, like my brain just isn't registering like, oh hey, you should stay hydrated. Oh hey, you should drink some more water. Because I keep forgetting. Okay, and then tighten this sucker all the way up. Just about where we want to be, though. Yeah, maybe for a little bit more control and precision. It is a little awkward on the ones where you don't get like the ladder or the stepping stools though, only because it really does become a matter of positioning yourself appropriately. Okay, we're getting there. Getting there. Windows are gonna give me a lot of grief, but we are absolutely getting where we need to be. Soon. Oh, that's not. Why do I keep just hitting that in a way I don't mean to? Alright, I think we're about good here. A little bit of gunk on that wall, never mind. I might as well get these frames out of the way. Just a little less to worry about later. Yeah, and then we can come back to the toilet stuff here shortly. There's still the entire other half of the bathroom to clean though, so that will be a couple minutes. Let's see. I have a little bit like around. So we can at least get like the entryway here nice and positive looking. Clean up the rest of the bathroom. You know, the stalls look gross, at least we'll know where it's where the presentation counts. You know, that's good enough. We can nitpick that a little bit later, I think. Oh man, it's almost like looking into like separate realities, looking at these two sides, but that's okay. We're getting there. Dear Lord, are we getting there? Oh, I forgot you were just kind of hanging out here. Here, you can take that as your throne. Yeah. Alright, let's get some lighting in here, though. Whew, not the most glamorous job, but work is work. Also, it's nice because, like, the lighting in this one especially, like, as you clean the bathroom, like, it really does start to feel like a brighter, more inviting place. You know, now that they think about me, that's why they make all these out of, like, porcelain and stuff, ceramic and stuff, because it's just very easy to clean. You have to worry about, like, a lot of stuff being caked in or drained in or whatever. Oh, I'm just gonna do a quick stretch. Oh, I invite anyone else who needs to do so, do the same. Window frying. Let's see. It's been a couple hours. I think once I finish this cleaning job, though, I am probably gonna call it just for today. Only because I am a little sleepy and there are a couple other things I want to get done today. But I don't mind doing a daytime stream now and then while I have the time to. I might as well take advantage of it while I have the time, right? The lower little ledge. I think. It might as well do these. It's going to be part of the wall as well. Alright, and then back to this. No, we don't need that mirror, actually. Yeah, let's actually get the wall parts done. That's for satisfaction's purpose. Alright. Lower part's done now. There we go. Look at how nicely this is all cleaning up. Of course, we still have to take care of the rest of this, but I feel that's not too demanding. Let's take care of the lower part of this really quick. I'm sure there's also probably some really good speedrunning strats for doing some of these maps, but I'm not too worried about that. Dum-da-dum-da-dee. Scoodly, squabbly. Now, speaking of Scorbity, apparently they're making a Skibbity toilet movie. Apparently this is actually a thing that's happening, like not a meme. And I don't know how to feel about this, because I feel that meme has like taken a life of itself that it never had any right to take. Kind of weird to think about. Also being directed by Michael Bay, that's also kind of like weird. I'm kind of terrified to even think about what that movie would entail or be like. Find out eventually though. It'll probably be like the next Minecraft movie too, where it's like objectively not to be that great of a movie, but you know, people are still gonna like lap it up. Then again, I actually haven't seen the Minecraft movie. Everything I've heard about the Minecraft movie is it is fun. I'm sure it is. Is it a good movie? I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really share my opinion on it, but I'm sure there are definitely people who think it's a cinematic masterpiece and they're happy that it exists. And I'm not going to rain on their parade. Who's texting me? Nothing. It's spam again. It's spam again and it's nothing important. I've been having to like watch my phone like a hawk because I've actually been trying keeping a very close eye out for job interviews. I've had a few already, but definitely trying to keep an eye open for any good opportunities as they come. Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting there. A little bit of that cistern left, but not much. Okay, then that light probably has some. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty dirty side of that light, actually. Alright. The ceiling is technically done. Just gotta get the girder. Clean the girder. I believe I'll have to do part of from in here. But not fully. Interesting. is funny, because, like, the achievement is called Delaying the Inevitable, which I'm sure cleaning a toilet is definitely not a fun, glamorous activity, but it is kind of funny that it's, like, a trophy just for putting that off to last. It is kind of weird, because I have to keep reminding myself there. I'm going to have to remind myself, like, so far it's been pretty brainless doing this achievement, but, ugh. We have to turn our brain on when we get into those rooms, because those are compact spaces with plenty of other things to clean. Alright. Really at that point, though. It's really probably been the longest job I've done today, too. I thought I'd, like, kill, like, a full stream of the carousel, but that wound up being not as challenging as I thought it might be. Which isn't a bad thing. Definitely got a lot more achievement progress on this session than I thought, but... what else can we really do here? Nice, because I can also do a little research, because there are definitely a couple maps I know I have done that aren't available in the free play. I'm not sure why they aren't available in the free play. Oh wait, I just realized, look at all those basins and not sinks. Interesting. They never really registered to me until just now. I guess water basin is another name for them, but... okay. We're almost done with this part. We can get out of this hallway and embrace other activities. Alright, okay. Now comes the tricky part, I think. Because we're going to clean all of that without getting the toilets taken care of. Okay, let me read the wording specifically. So, toilet seat, and toilet lid. So everything except for those needs to be cleaned. So we're literally have to clean around them. This part up here apparently is good though, so... as long as we clean up around the toilet, we'll be okay. It's mostly tricky because we don't want to clean the toilet itself until last. We're going to do everything else in these tiny little rooms first as well. Oh, let's clean it real nice though. It's always so satisfying. Just the peak of satisfaction. And it does get a little, even if it is going to get a little bit tricky towards the end. And the same as like with everything else, as long as we don't clean it in its entirety and clean around it, we're okay. Oof. Guilty restrooms though, jeez. Again, like, I know the lore is a volcano blew up, but I really doubt all that ash found its way in here just through those tiny little skylights. Like, let's be real, they're trying to cover it up. They're just using it as an excuse for this one. They just neglected cleaning this place for Lord knows how long. Okay. Carefully. Very ever so carefully. Okay. around the toilet clean as possible. Be careful to clean it in full, though. Be very careful here. Okay. Still need to clean this. Okay. Still need to clean that pipe, though. I feel like this pipe is going to be the pain point. Although we aren't nearly done here. We're getting there at least. Okay, it's gotta be the ceiling. And then I think gotta take off that cistern pipe somehow. Okay. I see tiny little pockets of filth on the ceiling still, but not much. Just like scared speck. I'll have to be so careful here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's everything in here. Yep. Now we just have to do that 3 more times. Ugh. Oh yeah, these door hinges still too. I can't forget about those. There we go. Okay. Sucker. And we're free. Through the toilets. I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing this quest, because out of everything, I think they're going to be like probably one of the smoothest things to clean. I'm not even joking. Like, they're just going to be like such a small concentrated job at the end. Okay, so I'm missing a little bit on this still. Anything in? Still down the outside. There we go. Alright, same as last time, just clean around it very carefully. A little bit of splash damage is fine, but definitely be sure not to commit. Ever so carefully. All this splash damage on that lid. Just ease it. No need to rush. No need to rush. Got the cistern taken care of. This wall now. Ease it. Ease it. Ever so carefully. Ever so carefully. There we go. This wall is long, then we'll do the floor. Then we'll just have that pipe below the toilet, which is going to be the only tricky part. But we should be okay. Okay, pipe now. The rest of that wall, rather. I'm still missing a part of the wall, actually. Where? Tricky. This is actually kind of tricky to get an angle on. Oh, okay, that's the wall. Well, I can put these down. Oh, that'll work, actually. That'll do just nicely. Kinda. I really can't get a good angle here, huh? Okay, there we go. Starting to get a little panicky there for a second, but we're good. Can't forget the floor. Alright. Can't forget the floor, can't forget the ceiling and the light. There we go. Okay, out of curiosity, where are we at? Let's see. Cisterns. Okay, so 2 of those. Tile floors. Door hinges. Oh, I only got 1 of these. I see. There we go. Okay, I think we're about there for this. Now we just gotta take care of the interior here, as we did with the other side. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. I feel we're at a good spot with them already, actually. Does it include this outer part of the wall, actually? It does not. What am I missing on this wall, then? I think like a part of this door hinge is still dirty. Oh, yep, that's it. There we go. Alright. Just gotta be delicate a couple more times, and then we'll figure out what we're still missing, because I feel it's probably gonna be a lot more than just the toilet. Ugh. Pretty gross on this one, too. Let's have to do the floor first here, I think. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. And the back wall. Floor. Little splash damage is fine, but don't get crazy. Why do I all of a sudden have 15 Discord notifications? What is going on? One moment. Interesting. I'll look that over a little bit more closely later. There are plans being made for next month, you see. And a big part of those pings is in relation to those plans, so I'll address them just after stream, I think. I was mostly more mystified why my Discord was exploding, but okay. Not a whole lot left to do here, though. I am feeling really, really good about how it's coming along. Oh, I actually didn't. Oh, yeah, I did finish the floor. Okay, that's right. That's right. A little bit of splash damage is fine. Just don't overcommit. Just don't overcommit. tile is still really, got some tiny little specks everywhere too. A little bit down by the base there. I think that's about the extent of it though. Oh, what else is making that wall dirty though? A tiny little speck up there, but... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Now we can really clean up in here. I need to get the... Not quite the pipe yet, actually. Just gotta be a little careful. There we go. Oof. I'd feel real cranky if I came all this way on this achievement only to mess up on the last stretch. Almost there though, okay. And then light switch is good. That's good. Ooh, nearly done. I know I keep saying that, but that's why I gotta remind myself, because I'm definitely starting to feel that wear and tear. Both on my psyche, on my morale, any possible thing you can imagine. Okay. I forgot I left you there. You been keeping busy, buddy? I hope you've been having a good time. I definitely have. I feel like I've been very productive on my achievement hunting this stream, actually. I'm just gonna take care of floor. Ooh. Definitely getting a little impatient, but I need to remember just because I'm getting a little impatient, not to stop being careful. Oh yeah, floor first. And then once we're just down to the toilet stuff, then we're in the clear. We can be as chaotic and reckless in our cleaning as we please. Okay, floor's done. Now get that back wall. And everything around the toilet without actually cleaning the toilet itself. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Just be patient. We're at the home stretch now. After this bathroom stone is done with everything else, then we can move on to a bigger, brighter future. One that doesn't involve us coming back here. Got a cistern. Get everything behind the toilet really quick. And that's a pipe. Just gotta get this wall taken care of now. Which I don't see a lot, thankfully. What's left on this wall is probably very, very minor. There we go. Okay. Now we just gotta take care of the rest, oh boy! And heaven willing, we won't have a whole lot left other than the toilets. Rehydrate again really quick, now we're nearly towards the end. Ugh. Keep the batteries charged. I'm actually seeing a lot of patches on this wall, actually. Dear Lord. Am I not done cleaning this wall, actually. What am I missing? Unless it includes the outside? No, it wouldn't. Working though. Oh yeah, I forgot about the hinges, I think. Maybe? Oh, I absolutely did. Okay. Saying this wall's not clean yet, but I don't know what I'm possibly missing on it. Well, let me take care of the ceiling first, okay. Get this light conduit cleaned, okay. What am I missing here? It's like a molecule away from completion right here, and it's gonna bother me if I don't find it. Alright, well, what have we got left? Yeah, cubicle door frame, so I know it's this one. It's just a matter of finding what part of this one. Oh, there's a little bit there. Oh, well, I got the wall, I guess. Not what I was aiming for, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's see. I think I'm missing like a speck or something. You're definitely one of the last things I need to clean here. It's just a matter of finding what angle you need to be clean from. Oh, let's get... Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. Cubicle walls. Wait, I missed one of these? Where? Which one? Am I blind? These all look fine to me. This is like one of these... No, those are washroom walls. Am I going insane? Where? Oh, wait, what about... Aha, okay. There's something on you. There we go. Hand dryers. Oh, really? Which ones? Oh, I must not have finished yet. Okay. Oh, yep. Let's see. Lights. I missed a light somewhere. Oh, you. Like that. I see it. There we go. Light switches. Not you. Not you. Where are the other? Okay, you're good. There we go. Skylight frames. I think one of the ones in here. Oh, yep. Okay. As we lead till last, but it looks like the only other thing we have is an urinal topper. Which one? You? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're on the home stretch. Now we can just blast with impunity. Just reckless abandon. We're good to go. Whew, definitely one of the longer jobs, I'll give it that. But all the more satisfying to be done with it. There we go, that's one toilet. Oh, these do clean pretty quickly too. That's right. Kind of like the home stretch of the achievement. Alright, 2 more and we are free. just like that. Just about done. Ooh. I earned that one, dear lord. Ah, yep, there we go. Delaying the inevitable. Whew. I'm actually a little sleepy on that one after that one. Oh, actually, it looks like there is one we can do very quick, though. Let's see. Specials, Shrek, Free Play, and Lock. Because apparently I never interacted with the information stand in here, and that's an achievement too. Yep. Oh, they don't do the dance. That's a little disappointing. Let me check on a few things. I kind of want to do at least one more though. I'm feeling the like I'm sleepy, but I'm feeling the momentum. We'll do one more quickie, I think. It looks like there should be one for the Helter Skelter, which should be. No, that's not what I meant to do. Now I'm looking at this a little bit more closely. These actually don't appear to be in order entirely. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I just kind of realized some of these are not in free play. Oh yeah, there's a fire helicopter. Can I not? Let me see. Oh. Well, I guess I do have a lot of money to burn, eh? Might as well just buy out the shop. Doesn't look like we have anything else in here. That's weird. And why isn't the helicopter here in free play? Curious, since there's like a thing for challenge mode on it. But there isn't. If that's the case, then how do I... No, that doesn't do that. Kind of wonder, thinking I could maybe reset that, but... Interesting, interesting. Yeah, do you have to do those on campaign? Yeah, the Helter Skelter definitely isn't in here either. Oh no, it is. I'm just blind. Wow. Okay, I can do this one really quick. Because the one for the Helter Skelter is... Where is it? Alright, on the Helter Skelter, complete the objects that have light bulbs before anything else. So, if it has light bulbs on it, we get to work on it. So sign count. Go. And then there should be up there a few light bulb panels up there. So we need to get a better angle for those, but I'm not too worried. Channel lights. Ooh. Don't fall though. I won't thank you for that. Kind of slowly work our way up on that. So it might be a little tricky because I don't know how much wiggle room I have on these light bulb thing aspects. But we'll figure it out. The next time I should Wallace and Gromit DLC, the next time I stream this as well, so should be able to hammer that out. From what I'm looking at, there are actually 3 DLCs that have a lot of achievements, namely the Back to the Future, Wallace and Gromit, and the Alice in Wonderland one. So I'm gonna 100% Powerwash. Those are the 3 main DLCs I need to worry about. Okay, I had like a little panic attack because I was like, channel light screen. Oh yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. Going according to carrot cake. So we're fine there. That's another one done. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Not the best angle. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing up top we need to worry about too. Which doesn't look like it. It might actually just be these channel lights now. Which, if that is the case, I'm alright with that. In fact, actually, let's see. Channel lights, channel lights, channel lights. Some will definitely be a little bit trickier than others, but definitely not the most insurmountable challenge I've tackled. Yeah, I'll definitely have to grab the ladder. In fact, yeah, I was gonna grab that now. It's just gonna be a matter of finding the right vantage point, I think. Also being careful to see which channel lights I am done with. I don't think there's actually any on this side. At least from this angle. Okay, I should be able to get those. The rest might be a little bit of a tall ask, though. Let's angle that sucker a little bit more. There's another one. And there's another. There's a little bit of a higher ground. I'm stuck. Alright. A little bit higher ground. Stop getting stuck. I will not thank you for that. Yep, gotta get another angle again. That's okay, though. Where are you? There you be. Perfection. Beauty. Grace. What channel lights? Oh, it's all of them, okay. No achievement, though. Completely objects that have light bulbs. Unless the sign does not count. Which if the sign does not count, are these light bulbs? No, those are just balls. Yep, just balls. Is that a light bulb? No, it's just a bulb. Might need to research this one then. Yeah, because these are just balls. They're not light bulbs. There's something down here I missed. That's the only thing to think of is maybe this counts. Oh no, those aren't light bulbs though. I might need to research this one. Oh, unless those are light bulbs at the top. No, those are just orbs. Yeah, I don't rightly know. That's okay though. I can definitely look into this one a little bit. For now though, I definitely think that'll be it for me. I actually went like an hour longer than I intended to actually, so it kind of shows that sometimes you just get a little lost in the sauce. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for today. Let's see, is there anyone streaming I can throw y'all at? Yeah, you know what? I don't get to raid certain people too often, so I might as well take advantage of the earlier stream time. Let me just make sure I can raid them really quick. I should be able to. But, yeah, I'm gonna throw y'all over at Una. Una's currently doing a little partner push, so, you know, it's one of those things where, like, every little bit helps. I know they would appreciate just lurks and the views. They are playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which I do want to play myself at some point, so I probably am going to raid and run. But if you do just want to like poke your head and say hi, I know she'd appreciate it, because she is currently partner pushing right now. But for now, that'll definitely be it for me for today. I might try to stream tomorrow, I might not. We're going to be kind of like living by the seat of our pants for a little bit when it comes to stream. I'm not going to be scheduling anything. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. So I'm going to send you all on your way. You all have a good day, evening, night, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll catch you all next time, okay? Okay. Goodbye.